Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. Here for grade 9 math. You can find all lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter linear functions. The lessons we're going to cover today are linear functions. The lessons are standard form, find x and y intercepts, equation of equations of horizontal and vertical lines, point slope form, write an equation. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I am on grade 9 math. Chapter we're on right now is linear function. Let's just start with the lesson that is standard form, find x and y intercepts. Okay. Standard form, find x and y intercepts. Standard form, find x and y intercept. Okay, find the y intercept of the following equation. 5x plus 5x plus 8y equals negative 8. So for the y intercept, we have to put x equals 0 in the equation. So let's just replace the x with 0 in the given equation. So that is 5 times 0 plus 8y equals negative 8, right? So 5 times 0 is 0. 8y equals negative 8. So y equals negative 1. The y-intercept is minus 1. Let's just start with the test questions. Find the x-intercept of the following equation. Basically, the x-intercept is the line where the graph crosses the x-intercept. Where the graph crosses the x-axis. Find the x-intercept of the following equation. X minus 6y equals 8. So for the x-intercept, replace x equals 0. 0 minus 6y equals 8. Negative 6y equals 8. Y equals negative 8 over 6. That is, we need to find the x-intercept. For the x-intercept, we need to put y equals 0. X minus 6 times 0 equals 8. 6 times 0 is 0, so x equals 8. That is x equals 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the y-intercept of the following equation. So for the y-intercept, we need to put x equals 0, right? So that is 7 times 0 minus 3y equals 0. So y equals 0. So y equals 0. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the x-intercept of the following equation. Simplify your answer. 2x plus 3y equals 10. So for the x-intercept, we need to put y equals 0. 2x plus 3 times 0 equals 10. 3 times 0 is 2x equals 10. X equals 5. That is x equals 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the y-intercept of the following equation. Simplify your answer. 2x minus 5 equals 2x minus y equals 5. You need to find the y-intercept. So you need to put x equals 0. 2 times 0 minus y equals 5. So y equals negative 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is equations of horizontal and vertical lines. Let's just start with the lesson. Is the graph of the equation a horizontal or the vertical line? Y equals negative 10. So y equals negative. Here is the y-axis, right? Y equals negative 1 would be a line that is over here. So that is the vertical line. The correct option is vertical. Sorry, horizontal line. Horizontal line it is. If the line is like this is the horizontal line and this is vertical line. Let's just start with the test questions. Look at this graph. Write the equation of the line. So here is the line, that is the vertical line, right? And the line is at x equals negative 1. That is x equals negative 1. You can see negative 1 it is, and that is a vertical line. It is x equal, the line is at x equals negative 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. Look at this graph, write the equation of the line. So this is the horizontal line and the line is at y equals 6. That is y equals 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. Y equals 6 it is. Look at this graph. That is x equals 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. Is the graph of the equation a horizontal or the vertical line? Y equals -10. Horizontal line it is, right? Number A is the correct option. That would be horizontal line. Is the graph of the equation a horizontal or vertical line? X equals -3. Vertical line it is. Option number B is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is point slope form, write an equation. Point slope form, write an equation. A line with a slope of -1/9 passes through the point -2, 3. What is its equation in point slope form? So y minus y1, basically the equation of the point slope form is, here it is, y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. We are given the slope and this is actually the point x1, y1. Got it? So we need to use the point. So y minus y1, this is the y1, so y minus 3. Slope is -1/9 and x minus x1 is x minus -2. So we need to rewrite the equation. That would be y minus 3 equals -1/9 into x minus 2. Let's just start with the test questions. A line has a slope of -1/8 and passes through the point 2, 9. What is its equation in slope intercept form? So we need to write down the equation in slope intercept form. So let's just write down the equation. Y minus y1. Y1 is 9. So that is y minus 9. Slope is negative 1 by 8 and x minus 2. So option number 1 is the correct option. Y minus 9 equals negative 1 by 8 times x minus 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. X plus 2. Y. It is x minus 2, not plus 2. Option 1 is the correct option. A line has a slope of negative 8, passes through the point 6, negative 6. What is its equation in point slope form? So that is y minus y1. This is y1. So it would be y minus negative 6 and negative 8 times x minus 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. A line with a slope of negative 1 by 9 passes through the point negative 2, 3. What is its equation in point slope form? Y minus 3 equals negative 1 by 9 times x plus 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. What's wrong with the signs? Option number 1 is the correct option. Minus minus 2 makes plus and negative makes it positive. Option 1 is the correct option. A line has a slope of 10 and passes through the point 10, 3. What is its equation in slope intercept form? So which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option. Y minus 3 equals 10 times x minus 10. A line has a slope of negative 1 by 6 and passes through the point 4, 4. What is its equation in point slope form? So y minus 4 equals negative 1 by 6 times x minus 4. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself today. So we were working on grade 9 math. Chapter we were working on is linear functions. The lessons we have covered today are y-intercepts, equations of horizontal and vertical lines, and point slope form. Write an equation. So please make sure before the next session you can practice questions for the lesson. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. How can I help you? Any questions you can please ask if you have any. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions. Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.